Nigerian International Film and TV Summit 2025, Day 2. Experts discuss new era in film and television. Key industry leaders convened at the Legend Hotel Lagos on Day 2 of the Nigerian International Film and TV Summit, NIFS 2025, to discuss new developments influencing television and film, the expansion of free ad-supported streaming TV, FAST, the revision of content standards, the tenacity of the Nollywood theater industry, and new avenues for international distribution were among the topics of discussion. Major highlights included a panel session on the transition from broadcast to FAST, with Stephen L. Hodge, CEO, OTTera, as speaker, and Ijoma Ona, founder of NIFS, moderating. Discussions covered how FAST is reshaping television, similar to Netflix or YouTube on smart TVs, but free and supported by advertising. Attention then shifted to content standards, with National Film and Video Censors Board, NFVCB, industry conversations. NFVCB's Director General, Dr. Shaibu Husseini, along with zonal coordinators and industry figures, discussed redefining regulations for the digital age. Award-winning Nigerian actress, screenwriter, and filmmaker Ruth Kadiri followed with a session on resilience, urging filmmakers to avoid laziness, stay consistent, and adapt to industry shifts. Emerging executives also shared insights during the International Sales and Distribution of African Films and TV Content ISDE program cohort discussion, highlighting lessons on navigating global distribution. The international market was addressed in a session featuring Ijoma Ona, Maskela Gabriel Adams, and Chantel Rochester. Here, 5 filmmakers were selected to participate in the MIPCOM Conference in France, where global TV and streaming leaders converge. On the local front, Moses Babatope of Nile Media Entertainment Group presented a paper on Nollywood's theatrical resilience, noting strategic shifts in box office growth. He later joined other industry leaders in a fireside conversation on seizing opportunities in disruptions within the cinema sector. In interviews with HIP TV, several industry leaders shared perspective beyond the panel sessions.
That's good to meet you. My name is Steve Rifkin. I'm the operations officer of OTTera. We are a global technology company for digital streaming. We offer solutions to content producers to create, to monetize and distribute their content globally on OTT platforms. OTTera decided to be part of NIFS. It was a very simple decision, easy decision for us. We've been invited several times to come to the summit, but we were waiting for the right time. And as we've been watching global trends in markets like Latin America, as well as Europe, we saw that those trends were starting to pick up here on the continent. We've opened offices in Johannesburg, South Africa, and it was time to come directly to Nigeria, specifically because of Nollywood and the strong presence of content production and creation here in the region. Yeah, my presentation focused on FAST channels, but I want to be clear, FAST is a business model. It's about ads in television, free advertising supported television, and FAST channels are the linear television child of that business model. But when we think of FAST channels, we just think of FAST TV. Linear TV, broadcast TV. And sometimes we want to try to erase the word fast and just say TV because that will be the new era of how television is delivered into the home, delivered onto mobile devices. It's very akin to YouTube and how that digitally streams into mobile devices. YouTube is now also most watched on connected televisions, and a FAST channel gives a content producer or a rights owner the ability to deliver that content via a free advertising supported stream into those devices. And the most important part of that, of course, is the advertising and the ability to target that demographic of user that's watching, a male under 40 that watches sports content or outdoor content, becomes a very attractive conversation for an advertiser or brand to have directly with that user. So knowing who that user is what's very important about a FAST channel.
Hodge, I am the co-founder and CEO of OTTera. OTTera is a leader in the OTT space of white label streaming, video streaming, and fast channel playout and distribution, as well as monetization. Just a strategic business decision. I mean, there are, the globe is our canvas. And what we're typically doing is following the data and adjusting our strategy for where we're going to do spends and where we're going to build teams and support customers and grow our customers based upon what data is showing. Well, first off, I'll start with why they're relevant. They're relevant because they're free. The access to them is free. It costs nothing. There's no subscription, there's no paywall. Nothing is needed other than access to internet to be able to consume these channels. What a fast channel is, like, I'll start with the business model. So FAST stands for Free Ad-Supported Streaming TV. That's the business model behind these channels. So it's free, and it's ad-supported, and it's TV like you know any other type of TV channel. Now, what makes it a fast channel is the playout style. It's a linear playout style like any kind of a standard broadcast channel. The main difference is the technology of how advertising is inserted. It's inserted dynamically, meaning that it's inserted at the time that the ad break happens, which means that it allows for a much deeper level of targetability so that the ad break can be relevant to you as the individual user. So during any given ad break, each person watching whatever piece of content or channel that is can end up seeing different ads based upon their personal interest.
Hi, my name is Chantel Rochester, and I run a company called Know Your Power, which supports filmmakers in not needing to go to festivals to get information for packaging. So we help them online with budgets, finance plans, distribution, and access. I was brought over by Ijoma at the NIFS. I was speaking on the stage yesterday, and I was also part of the facilitators for the ISDE program online. So this is the first time I've been in Nigeria, Lagos, and I've been able to offer support, one-to-ones. We also have very affordable chats that I've had chats with sound designers and everybody here, so it's been fantastic. This summit is very, very important. I feel like it's only at these places where you get the information that's happening around the world that you can basically intake so that you know where your content is going, you know how to facilitate, you know who to access. And the fact that it brings all the people here so that you can access them, which means that you don't are paying for flights and all of these things, and you get the information right to your doorstep, I think is fabulous.
Butler. I am the CEO, founder of Atunjue Entertainment Limited. I focus on infrastructure, production, and distribution and sales of Nigerian and African content. We're here to help Nigeria and African content go more mainstream, and so we want to teach the business of film, not just the creative side of film. So I decided to be a part of NIFS for the second time, because I came last year as well, but I know this is a different type of conference. You know, where most conferences, they just say, if you make a film, hey, here's the distributors, go talk to them. But here, they actually teach you the different ways that you can make money. They teach you what's coming up in the future in film. You know, there's a lot of things that are stagnant in film right now. A lot of people like to go to YouTube, but this conference shows you that you can do more than just YouTube. You know, you can go to theaters, you can go to fast channels, you can do so much more. The relevance of this summit is the fact that it's teaching the business of film. It's giving you all of the gems that you won't get other places. Yes, there's plenty of conferences, but there's nothing like NIFS. You know, I was part of the ISDE program, which is the International Sales and Distribution Executives Program that NIFS and Trino sponsored. And so with that, they taught us how to take your film from beginning to end and know where it's going to go from the script writing, even from the ideation of your product. You know, and most people don't even think of it as a product. They just like, oh, this is my baby. But what is your baby going to do once it grows up? Are you going to teach it to go global? Or is it going to be something that you're going to put in your hard drive and you'll just show it to your friends? This is the place that's going to teach you how to get it out to the world.
Right, my name is Charles Novia. I'm a filmmaker and a media entrepreneur. Well, we're here for the Nigerian International Film and TV Summit, which is something that's been holding for almost a decade now to support the organizers. And it's a very, very impactful platform for filmmakers, young and old, and especially in the areas of distribution and networking. Well, we need structures. What I mean structures, we need festivals, we need summits, we need workshops such as this. More often than not, to bond, to meet new filmmakers, to meet old ones, and then to see update ourselves. What is going on, especially in the business end of it. The world keeps changing in the business, and so we need to always be at the forefront. Yeah, I've gained here business, and more money.
What have I learned today? I have learned that there are diverse aspects of filmmaking and creativity, and the fact that you're a king in your aspect or in your field does not make you a king in every other aspect. So I'm here to listen to everybody say, talk, and then learn from them. Hey guys, my name is Ruth Kadiri. Keep watching HIP TV. Don't touch that dial.